After just a few hours break overnight, the British negotiating team, led by David Frost, was back into the European Commission this morning for another all-day session that was to stretch deep into the evening. Across the border in Luxembourg, European ministers were meeting for the last time before the all-important summit, now just a couple of days away. The mood of cautious optimism grew steadily as the day went on. Chief negotiator Michel Barnier coming to update ministers, emphasising, as he tends to, how much there is still to be done.
This work has been intense all the weekend and yesterday, because even if the agreement will be difficult, more and more difficult, to be frank, it's still possible this week.
Inside, he's believed to have told the ministers that Britain has moved in their direction on the crucial questions of how and where customs checks are to be made in Northern Ireland. They believe that the pressure of time is working against Britain rather than the EU, which is why Ireland's foreign minister expected more British concessions as the day wore on.
The negotiating teams have made progress, but it's been slow, and they will need to make significant progress today if there is to be a deal that Michel Barnier can report on tomorrow to EU capitals in advance of the Leaders' Summit.
From Brexit Secretary Stephen Barclay, few clues as to whether or how much London is moving.
The talks are ongoing. We need to give them space to proceed, but detailed conversations are underway and a deal is still very possible.
The DUP were in Downing Street last night. Are they on board? And on that crucial issue, no answer at all. If a deal emerges, it may seem very familiar. It may look as if it's a backstop that applies to Northern Ireland only, that effectively puts a customs border between Northern Ireland and the rest of Britain. This was something that was offered by the EU almost 2 years ago, that was rejected then by Theresa May as something no British Prime Minister could ever sign up to, that was even rejected by Boris Johnson. And that was just a couple of months ago. As the talks once again go late into the night, it seems that pressure of time is forcing compromises that until very recently were unthinkable. James Mates, News at 10, Luxembourg.